Alicia, very good morning to you. Well, absolutely, as you've said, the ANC has come out in their numbers from as early as this morning. 7 o'clock this morning, members of the ANC and their supporters started arriving here. We're in the heart of Nquthu, right in the town, and yes, we are expecting today that the ANC is wrapping up its campaign. It's been a very intense campaign for the ANC. Alicia, you know that we started several weeks ago when the Deputy President was here. He was followed by the Secretary General. We also had the Treasurer General of the ANC. And today, wrapping up their campaign, the cherry on the top for the ANC is President Jacob Zuma, who we understand will arrive shortly here in the area of Nquthu. It has really been quite an intense campaign, as I've said, Alicia, for the ANC. They have said that they've pulled out all the stops. They are determined to win Nquthu come the 24th of May, when the people of Nquthu will go to the by-elections. They've crisscrossed this area night and day, working around, going to doors, meeting from traditional leaders to business people, the ordinary people here of Nquthu, to find out exactly what their needs are. We've also had the opportunity to be in this area for a couple of weeks, and we've also interacted with the community, and they're saying that they are looking forward, Alicia, to this by-election, the lack of service delivery as a result of the issues with the municipality having not, of course, been able to constitute a council, and office bearers having not been elected, has adversely affected service delivery. Issues like water in some parts, some areas have electricity, but some areas don't. Youth are crying out for jobs, all other basic services. The community of Nquthu are saying that they really want to come out and ensure that they vote so that the municipality will be able to become functional. But of course, as I've said about the ANC having worked extremely hard on the ground, I'm now joined by one of the provincial leaders of here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, but she has been on the ground here in Nquthu. She practically now lives here, I tell you, in Nquthu with Nquthu Smelane Zulu. Nquthu, thank you very much for your time. You have certainly spent, I've never seen this much effort from the ANC. You are determined to win Nquthu municipality.
Ayanda, thank you very much for coming. We are very excited as the ANC, and yes, we are definitely determined to win in Nquthu. And with the effort that we have put in campaigning here, we are sure that we are going to do that. But I do want to indicate that as the ANC, we've decided that initially the ANC as an organization, when it was established, it was not established for government as such, but it was established to champion the interests of the people. And as a result, the province of KwaZulu-Natal has established a team that we call a campaigning team, that we call a team that will be responsible for programs on the ground. So the team that you see at Nquthu is a team that was established recently, and this is its first assignment. But moving forward, it will be a team that will be going everywhere all over the province, whether there are elections or not, but ensuring that our people actually get the service delivery that they need.
Just speaking of service delivery, we know how the issues with the council, the issues with the municipality have impacted service delivery. You have heard the cries of the people of Nquthu as you've been going around interacting with them.
We definitely have. You know, one of the issues that we establish is that coalition governments don't often work, because there is always a tug of war between one party and the other. That is what initially happened here in the previous term. But immediately after that, the people of Nquthu were very unfortunate, because then they came here. You then had political parties that could not agree on who's going to be a mayor and all of that. The IFP took people to court. The NFP took its own members to court, the EFF and so forth. So as a result, you can see that there has been no government in this area for the past 6 months. And people are suffering. The water is not there. Even simple things that a pump needed to be changed for people to get water couldn't be done because the municipality was not functional. So you really can see that people have been affected. But the provincial government, when it came in, it really tried to implement and bridge the gap between the national government and the local government. So as a result, provincial government came in and brought in service delivery. But it is very true that the fact that municipality couldn't sit and elect leadership, people were affected.
And of course, today, the cherry on top, we've seen members of the top 6. I think besides the Deputy Secretary General, Josie Duarte, she's the only one. Everyone else in the top 6 has visited. And the cherry on top today, President Jacob Zuma will be addressing ANC members here in Nquthu.
Oh yes, and we're very excited. As you can see, I mean, we've got queues and people are already, it's beginning to be full. Outside there are lots of people. They're very excited to see the president. And it is a cherry on top that the president is going to be able to address our Siyanqoba Rally, because this is what it is. We are saying to the people of Nquthu, Siyanqoba. And the good thing, and I think it's one issue that we must raise, all the people that are coming here today and are people of Nquthu. We have not transported anyone from anywhere else. So people of Nquthu are very excited to hear the president and what the president is going to say to them. But more than anything else, one of our Nquthu here in the area has also requested the president to come and visit him. So after a rally, the president is going to go there. So yes, it's a cherry on top. All the officials have been here except to TSG, because she had to run a campaign at the office, and everyone came here and campaigned, and we appreciate that very much.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Of course, she was taking us through. The ANC is very, very determined, as she has said, to win this area of Nquthu. And today, as you see behind us, so those members of the ANC, they've come out in their numbers, eagerly awaiting to hear what message President Jacob Zuma will deliver to them, what the ANC's promise is to the people of Nquthu. And before I take things back to you, Alicia, of course, and earlier on you were speaking to my colleague Simpiwe Makanya with the IFP. We also have the NFP. They're also about 10 kilometers, in fact, from where we are. They're also campaigning, and about 20 kilometers to the east of our area, we have the EFF, the leader of the EFF, Julius Malema. He is also going to be campaigning here as well today. That just alone, Alicia, should show you that it's not just the ANC that is determined here. Yeah. All the other political parties have really put in an extra effort. There are 17 wards that are up for grabs come the 24th of May, when the people of Nquthu will go to the by-elections. Alicia.
Ayanda, I just want to hear this from you. You know, this word has been coming up quite a lot. And I think when Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa was campaigning in the area, he was saying that let's share the slice of this pie, so to speak. Are we hearing the word coalition amongst a lot of parties that are campaigning, resonating with a lot of parties that are campaigning? Should an outright winner not be determined by the votes? All right, it seems like Ayanda cannot hear me there, but that is our reporter on the scene, Ayanda Mhlongo. She's on the ANC side of course, the election campaign, the by-election campaign in Nquthu. And of course, we do know that President Jacob Zuma is also going to be arriving, of course, and giving the main address, the keynote address to those gathered there. We can see it's a sea of green and red. And of course, we do know also that the DA and the EFF is also there campaigning in the area, and we will definitely take some of the live proceedings from their campaign.